Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Danielle Stolt, Anything Goes. My name is Danielle Stolt, and today is a very special day. We have a Super Bowl Sunday right now, and it is 02/02/2020. So it is also Groundhog's Day as well. Shout out to Gracie, I know it's her birthday today. This is one of my most favorite recipes that I have ever gotten the pleasure to make. I make it once a year on Super Bowl Sunday. It is called pizza dip. It is super easy to make. First, you're going to need cream cheese. I use Philadelphia cream cheese. Feel free to use a 1/3 fat, less option. I do not, if I'm eating pizza dip, I need all the goods, okay? So you're going to use a whole 8 ounce of that, and then you're going to also need oregano. You're going to need garlic powder. We also need some sour cream, okay, which I have right here. You're going to want the mozzarella cheese is something you're also going to have. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to use an 8x8 pan. You can also, if you're taking this to a party, make a batch of it, divide it into containers that are aluminum foil, or use a round pie pan. I've used this in every shaped dish that's available to mankind. So I just throw saran wrap over it and take it to parties and then heat it up in somebody's oven when I get there. It is the most delicious thing that I've ever been able to make successfully, repeatedly, which is a big deal. I'm not a chef by any means. I just like to try recipes, and recipes are really the only way that I can cook well. So this one is a non-fail. Now I'm using half a cup of sour cream. I'm putting it in the same bowl with the 8 ounce cream cheese. You do have to soften it, so I took it out maybe around lunchtime today, and now it's almost 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick. We did go for a walk today in the park with all the dogs, so that was fun. I hope that you guys are going to enjoy the commercials and all that. I love to watch the game, but I really do like the commercials. I'm not so much a halftime person. All right, so today's J-Lo, though, and Shakira's my girl. Shakira. I love her. So far we have the half cup sour cream, the 8 ounce softened cream cheese. Now you're going to use oregano. I always unscrew mine just to make it easier for me. You're going to put in a whole tablespoon of oregano. That kind of gives it that pizza flavor. Okay, dump that in there. And you're going to also want to add 1/8 teaspoons of garlic powder, just an eighth, so it's going to be very tiny. If you'd like a little more, then go ahead and add a little bit more. You're welcome to do that. All right, I'm going to add 1/4 because that's what I enjoy. So feel free to do whatever it is you enjoy. In this instance, we're not using fresh garlic. Garlic is so great, it helps dry you up. So, but this recipe, yes, I don't use fresh garlic. So you can put in 1/8 of garlic powder. All right, I use this a lot. I buy it in bulk. If you like crushed red peppers, you like a little spice. I like a little spice in my life, so we like to add this just a little bit because my kids eat this as well. So again, I'm probably going to just put the 1/8 in there. And then, let's see, we mix it all up. So you're basically mixing up five ingredients. And the way that I have learned to do it over the years is I use a spoon and I actually push down the cream cheese. And once you start mixing it in with the sour cream, it actually makes the cream cheese easier to break up, if that's how you want to think about it. So you mix all of this up, and you got to mix this up really well because, and that's why I put my cream cheese out to soften for a pretty long time. I mean, several hours, because I've known over the years that it makes it easier. So you're going to use your mussels today, and you really want to mix this well because, like I said, it's got that pizza flavoring in it, the oregano, and those few little spices. Hi, Allie.
I come to watch.
You did. Do you want to show them our board that we made for prizes today?
Yeah.
So I don't work in corporate America anymore, so I really miss the squares that you pick and you pay $5 for it or whatever, $1 for.
Oh, I totally forgot we do axe right here.
Yes. So we have some prizes on there. Our family wants to do axe
so
throwing.
this is how it works. Okay. Basically, so at the end of the points.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. I didn't do that. That was the dog. When like the first inning or something, I don't know.
First quarter.
What? Sure. You take the last digit of the points.
Of the points for
and
each
then
team.
from each team. So say
Kansas City
has
9. Let's just say they have 9.
They have 9. So you go to the 9, which is down here, and Casey's right here. So that one's.
And let's say San Fran has 10. So we would use the last digit, which is
the 0.
The 0.
And then right here, you would keep going. Oh, it's actually me.
And the person in that square would win. So our first quarter win.
And it's me.
Good. The first quarter win is going to be $3. The second quarter is $4. The third quarter is $3, and the fourth quarter
And
is $6.
we have extra points right here.
We have extra special squares.
So if there's 1 and 9, and whoever lands on that gets to go axe throwing.
Ooh, that is something we really want to do in our family. Which kids can do as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I probably poke my eye out.
No, they'll make sure you don't. We'll be sure to record
and then
it.
there's 30 right here for 30 minutes. So if there's a 5 and a 7 plus an 8 and a 3, whoever lands on one of those gets an extra 30 minutes to stay up later.
Ooh,
And
longer
then,
bedtime.
Same thing with the 15, 4, 1, 8, 4, 2, 1 plus 6 and 5. And then scratch and wins. We can do scratch and wins for 2, 6, 3, 7, 7, 1, and 4, 3.
Which are all my squares, by the way. So if there's any scores that include a special scratch and win square, I will be winning it. Woohoo! All right.
I'm guaranteed to win one of
So if you're doing the same, good luck to all of you, by the way. All right, so now I've mixed this thoroughly together. You have some type of 8-inch pan. I usually spray the bottom with some cooking spray, whatever you use, that's just fine. And then all you have to do is take this and spread it out evenly.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to go back to eating my whole bowl of mosquitoes.
And I highly recommend that when you do the dip, that you make it with, that you eat it with Tostito scoops. That's my all-time favorite thing to eat it with, okay? All right, make sure your hands are clean. Okay, I'm sure there's plenty of other ways that other people would do this, but you just spread it out in the pan. Make sure it's pretty level on the bottom. And after this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this ragu, and it's called pizza sauce, okay? That's what you use. Don't use a regular out of the jar spaghetti sauce. It's very different than a pizza sauce, okay? The whole point is to have this taste like a pizza, and you can put your favorite toppings on it, which is always nice, so it doesn't have to be exact to a recipe. So if your family likes pepperoni, put the pepperoni on. If they don't, then don't. Super easy. Also try to keep in mind when you're chopping up veggies and things like that, the size of what you're chopping up, because you're going to be getting a little bit in each scoop that you use to eat it. All right, so I think I'm going to say that this looks beautiful and blend it in there very nicely. See? Super easy. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to take our pizza sauce, and they recommend the Ragu Pizza Quick Sauce, and we're going to take the ½ cup. We're going to go ahead and pour that in there, and we're going to pour it on top, okay? I'm going to take the same spoon, make sure that all the sauce is in there, and then you're just going to lightly cover it up. It's so fun and easy to make this. I absolutely love this dish, okay? So you cover all that up like a pizza, and then you're just going to top it with fun things that your family enjoys, okay? I'm going to put that in there. So The recipe actually tells you to put in, you're not going to use real onion. That's the only thing I would definitely recommend sticking to is the scallions. So that's what scallions look like. I only use them parts of the way up, okay? So you cut off the ends of those, and I'm getting so excited. I haven't even eaten today. This is like a cheat day for me. I heard people on the radio, they all voted that it was okay to cheat. I don't usually cheat on my diet, but you know what? It's Groundhog's Day, it's Super Bowl 2020. Even if you just wear red today, your team's gonna win. That's the best part. So I cut those off. Make sure you cut the ends off as well. I rinse them out. I always rinse my veggies. And then remember, chop small. So you want to mince them up almost. Not mince. I shouldn't have said mince, but I do them very, very small. S-M-all. Okay. I'm so excited. So then once you're done with that, and again, you can load it up as much as you want or keep it as plain as you want. It really doesn't matter. I've never made it completely plain where it's just a cheese pizza, but yeah. And I found this at a party many years ago. So you just sprinkle those on, all the scallions, and it gives it the perfect onion flavor without being too strong like a white onion. And again, if kids are also going to be eating it, it's very kid friendly. And kids like to help make it, which is also very fun for kiddos. So the recipe says to put green peppers. It says to put in...
What do kids like help making?
We've made this a few times on a few Super Bowls. You probably don't remember, but you guys have made this with me before. It's pizza dip.
I remember a little.
Little bit? Yeah.
Just like a tad.
So I'm going to cut up green peppers. That's one of our family's favorites. However you choose to do that is fine. And then we're going to also have some pepperoni. Like I said, I've made it in previous years with different things on it. So in past times, I've added black olives as something that you can make as an alternate for this, or add to it, or substitute. If you're not a green pepper fan, think of mushrooms. Maybe you like that on your pizza. Go ahead and add those in. That sounds good. I actually have some. Maybe I will. Okay, this is my green pepper eater over here.
What?
All right.
It's basically crunchy water.
I love green peppers. Okay, so I have a bunch of those, and again, spreading it out. And again, think about your size and how little and big you're making.
Oh my gosh,
piece.
you remember when Lexa sat on me this morning when we were going to
Yes, we went to the park.
I was like laughing so hard I was practically crying.
You said you did cry a little bit.
She sat right on top. She seriously jumped over that board part and she just sat on me.
Okay, so today we're going to stick to what kids like. So we so far have our onions and scallions, and then we are going to use the pepperoni.
Yes.
The pepperoni tastes so good.
Yes.
Yes. Now I put a lot of pepperoni in it, but I'm going to tell you that I take the pepperoni and I cut it. Actually, you can leave it in halves, which I guess I'll do today. Sometimes I quarter it, but I find that my family can't seem to get enough pepperoni in their pizza dip. So you're just spreading it out all over the other toppings. Like I said, if you want black olives, add them. If you want mushrooms, add them. If you
Make it child friendly so I'll eat it.
Right, and my kids love vegetables, and
mostly
the pepperoni gets so cooked in that some of them can't even tell it's in there.
Yeah, I like carrots, I like broccoli, I like green pepper, I like corn.
Yep, and by having them help you cook it.
And pineapple. Pineapple's a vegetable.
Oh, okay. Then that almost guarantees that they're going to eat it or at least try it. But kids also need to try something up to a dozen times before they can decide if they like it.
You know I'm here. I can hear your secrets, so I'll just make it with you, but I'm not going to eat it.
It's not secrets. It's just been proven that it takes that long. So now, ooh, look at that. Isn't that delicious? Okay, super easy after that. All you need to do.
Yes, it's delicious for me.
Favorite part, creamy melty cheese. I got the creamy melty with a touch of Philadelphia cream cheese.
I'm just going to put this here so people can see it.
I already did. My hands are a little slippery, so I'm going to just cut this open. And then all you need to do after that is, if you're going to make it ahead of time, then put your cheese on. And I don't measure out the cheese. I just spread it over top. You don't want too thick of a layer of cheese. Remember, the cheese is going to flatten and spread. If you do, you never get your chips through it, and that kind of ruins it when the cheese is too thick. So I know I love cheese, but even I have to hold myself back from putting too much on. I just make sure each area has a little covering. Allie, can you move out of my way? Yeah. So it looks like that, okay? If you're going to make it for later, that's it, you're done. You put the saran wrap over it and keep it in the refrigerator. If you are going to eat it right now, go ahead and stick it in the oven. I will tell you that you can cook it for 350 for 10 to 15 minutes, okay? And then
350, 10 to 15.
And then if you needed to top it with some extra cheese, you can do a little more cheese in 10 more minutes if you prefer. So in grand total, I cook mine literally 15 to 20 minutes just this way at 350. It should come out hot and piping hot. And then, like I said, I wouldn't eat it with anything else but Totino's scoops because it scoops it up right up. You can also serve this at your party like with a big, like a serving size spoon. And then that way people can take it out, put it on like a small appetizer plate, and then they can eat it from there and scoop it up. And if they want to go get more, then they can. So they don't. One time, like the day we found this at a party, we were all just standing over it, and somebody in the middle was holding it, and there's like all these arms just like, give me that, that's so good. So, and it was Ben and Jen. So thank you, Ben and Jen, for the recipe. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the fridge with some saran wrap. And like I said, if you're taking it with you, just stick it in their oven. And you can make different versions. So you can make one with pepperoni and an adult version. It's very simple to make, and it's very good to eat. So enjoy Super Bowl 2020 and enjoy Groundhog's Day. I'm pretty sure we're going to have more winter, but I don't know the official outlook yet. Thank you guys again for tuning in to my YouTube channel. And I will be mixing it up. We're going to hydro dip some sneakers for my son's art project as well. So stay tuned. Keep looking forward to more new fun things with Danielle Stolt Anything Goes. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Tell me you like my video, and I will be ecstatic. All right, everybody. Stay kind. Be sweet. Love you today.